Hi, beautiful. So I want to respond to this comment, and I definitely feel the urge to make a video about it because a lot of women go through this. They deal with a narcissistic man, and he brings the worst out of them, and now they're in a space of blaming themselves or feeling like if they had acted better or lived differently or whatever, things would have been different. No, let me tell you something. When you're with a narcissistic person, they will bring the worst out of you, okay? So I wrote down some things to just kind of go over, to basically respond to this comment because I've been through that. I experienced something exactly like that. I was with my narcissistic ex for 23 years, and I went into that relationship, you know, just just as bubbly and happy and caring and loving and just excited, to be in a relationship. But little by little, he broke me down. He made me look at myself as I was crazy and like I was worthless, and it brought the worst out of me. I started drinking and doing drugs and all this other stuff, and that led me to being the you know just not being my best self. Okay, so anyways, um, a narcissistic man will drill in your head that you're the problem. No matter what goes on, he can cheat, he can hit you, he can lie, he can steal from you, and somehow he will flip it around and make it seem like you're the cause of it. Mm-hmm. Um, and they will never admit that they're wrong. And the way they manipulate, they're like master manipulators. So while you're upset about something that he did, he can turn it around and really make you think that, um, for one, that you're wrong for being upset. Um, and for two, like I said, you're the cause of it. If you had not done this, if you had not said this, or if you had did this wouldn't happen. Mm-hmm. Okay. And a lot of things one of the things that a narcissistic man loves to do is make it seem like you're overreacting, you're tripping, or um, what you're thinking or feeling or noticing is not reality. Mm-hmm. Um, so as far as the part of you, I know you say, how do you move forward and heal? Um, when you know that you wasn't perfect either. This is what you can do. For one, journal about what really happened. Okay? I'm pretty sure you didn't go into the relationship, doing the things that you may feel shameful about or guilty about, you know. Little by little, as time went by and you were dealing with the manipulation, the lies, maybe the cheating, or whatever this narcissist was doing to you, it brought the worst out of you. Trust and believe, if you were nurtured, if you were loved properly, if you were taken care of, supported, and you would not have experienced something like that. Okay? You would not have acted or reacted the way that you were in the relationship. Okay? And you can speak positive words over yourself as well. So you can speak, if I had been nurtured, supported, loved properly, I would have never, which is the truth. And you have to forgive yourself for whatever you may feel shameful about. And by doing so, you speak that I forgive me for doing such and such. I forgive me for saying this or that, whatever you may feel shameful or guilty about. Um, and make sure you're not blaming yourself. Not blaming yourself for how you reacted in a relationship, not blaming yourself for being upset about what you experienced, not blaming yourself for his wrongdoings. So if you were flipping out because he was cheating on you, flipping out because maybe he stole from you or lied to you, played mind games with you, silent treatment, like all that nonsense that they do. Don't walk around blaming yourself because you got pissed and maybe screamed, yelled, who knows? Maybe you threw hands at him. I don't know. I don't know your situation. But don't blame yourself, because a narcissist will bring the worst out of you. And understand, there are men in this world that can bring the worst out of you, and there are men in this world that can bring the best out of you. And I'm speaking from experience. From dealing with a narcissistic man for 23 years, he brought the worst, the absolute worst out of me. The absolute worst. And he made sure it was on display. So everyone would look at me as if I was the bad guy, like I was crazy, while he was, the good guy. And that's exactly how it was. But when I left and I healed, I worked on me and built the life that I have now. The guy that I'm in a relationship with now, he brings the absolute best out of me, because he's loving, he's supportive, he's encouraging, he's inspiring. He uplifts me, like, and it's just so crazy. Like, he encourages me every day to be my best self. And one thing I will say, when you get to a space of loving you and really accepting you and taking care of you and focus on you, you will attract that same type of love. But when you are abandoning yourself, you're not, really taking care of you, loving on you, trusting you, that's the type of love that you're going to attract as well. Okay? And just remember, if you don't take anything else from this video, listen to this. A narcissistic person will always, always bring the worst out of you. I love you, beautiful. And just know that now that you're out of this relationship, this is your time to move forward and really start focusing on you. Save this video, come back to this video, do the things that I said, do the journaling, and speak in those positive affirmations. If you don't really know much about affirmations, go to YouTube and look it up. Or you can create your own once you get used to, speaking those affirmations, and do it on a daily basis. When you first begin, you're starting something new. Yes, you want to, ease your way into it. So maybe like every other day or something like that. And then as you get used to doing those things, start doing it every day. Because journaling, meditating, speaking affirmations, learning about spirituality, those were the things that helped me to really come back to me, find me, love me, accept me. And once I got to that space, the world opened up for me. And you can experience the same thing. I love you, beautiful. And I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.